You have tried. You have really tried. You came up with an idea, filmed something, edited for hours, uploaded it, and waited. And the views came in, 11 of them, 4 of which were you checking if the views had gone up. You told yourself it takes time. So you made another video, and another. And 6 months later, you have 43 subscribers, 3 of whom are family members who have never actually watched anything, wondering what everyone else knows that you do not. Here is what they know, and here is why nobody told you. YouTube is not a content platform. Not really. It is a prediction machine. A sophisticated algorithm with one job: predict which video a specific viewer will watch next and keep them on the platform as long as possible. Your video does not get shown because it is good. It gets shown because the algorithm has high confidence that a specific person will click it, watch most of it, and then watch something else after. That is the whole game. And if you did not know that going in, you were not playing the game. You were just making videos and hoping. The first reason most people fail is the one nobody wants to say out loud. You started a channel about something you love instead of something a large, searchable audience already loves. This is the passion trap. You were told to follow your passion. So you made content about restoring vintage typewriters, or ambient music for studying, or obscure science fiction novels. And almost nobody came. Not because your content was bad, because the audience for that niche was not large enough or searchable enough to build a channel on. YouTube strategist Paddy Galloway has analyzed hundreds of channels that failed and hundreds that succeeded. The pattern is the same every time. Successful channels did not find their audience. They found an existing audience and built content for it. One approach starts with you and hopes to find people. The other starts with people and builds something they were already searching for. Before your next video, type your topic into the YouTube search bar. Look at what auto-completes. Look at view counts. Look at how recently the top videos were posted. You are not looking for inspiration. You are looking for evidence that an audience already exists. If the results are thin and dusty, the market is telling you something. Listen to it. The second reason feels unfair but is completely true. Your first 100 videos are practice, not content. Practice. And most people quit before they finish their practice. MrBeast, the most subscribed individual creator in YouTube history, spent years making videos almost nobody watched before the algorithm started working for him. The growth on YouTube is not linear. It is not gradual. It is a cliff. You make videos to almost nobody, and then something clicks, and the views start coming exponentially. But that cliff only comes if you stay on the plateau long enough to reach it. Most people see the plateau and assume the cliff is not coming. It is. But consistency is the tax you pay to get there. Consistency does not mean posting every day. It means posting at a rate you can sustain indefinitely while improving with each video. A channel posting twice a month for 2 years will almost always outperform a channel posting daily for 3 months and then disappearing. The algorithm rewards predictability and longevity. That learning takes time and volume. The third reason silently kills more channels than any other single factor: the click-through rate problem. YouTube shows you in your analytics what percentage of people who see your thumbnail actually click on it. The industry average is between 2 and 10%. If yours is below 2%, it does not matter how good your video is inside. YouTube sees that when your thumbnail appears in front of people, most scroll past. And it interprets that as a signal. Do not show this to more people, so it shows it to fewer. So fewer click. So even fewer people see it. A low click-through rate is a death spiral, and it starts in the first 48 hours after you post. Your thumbnail is not decoration. It is the entire first impression. Research by the Nielsen-Norman Group found that users make viewing decisions in an average of 0.3 seconds when scrolling content feeds. 0.3 seconds. That is how long your thumbnail has to communicate. This is worth stopping for. Most beginner thumbnails fail because they are too busy, too dark, or too similar to everything else on the page. The rule experienced creators use is simple. Show one face with an extreme emotion, or show one object with bold, high-contrast text that creates a question the viewer cannot answer without clicking. That is it. 2 options. Everything else is noise. The 4th reason is the retention problem. And this is where even channels with decent click-through rates fall apart. YouTube measures to the second how long each viewer watches before leaving. This is audience retention, and it is arguably the single most important metric on the platform. A video with 1,000 views and 90% retention will outperform a video with 10,000 views and 15% retention in terms of how much the algorithm promotes it. Because YouTube is not trying to get you views, it is trying to keep people on YouTube. A video that keeps people watching is the video YouTube wants to show everyone. Most beginner videos lose the majority of their audience in the first 30 seconds. Not because the rest is bad, because the first 30 seconds fail to answer the question every viewer asks silently from the moment they click, "Was this worth it?" Your opening needs to do 3 things. Hook the emotion, promise a specific payoff, and start delivering immediately, not after a 60-second introduction, not after a logo animation, not after you say hello and ask people to subscribe. Immediately. Creator and educator Ali Abdaal, who documented his growth from 0 to millions of subscribers in obsessive detail, identified the opening hook as the single highest leverage point in any video. Change the first 30 seconds and you change the entire performance of the video. The 5th reason is the hardest to hear. Most people are not getting feedback. They are getting silence. And they are treating silence as information. Low views almost never mean people watched your video and disliked it. Low views almost always mean the algorithm never showed it to enough people for content quality to even become a factor. You are not failing the audience test. You are failing the algorithm test first, and the audience never gets a vote. This distinction matters enormously because it changes what you fix. If the problem is content quality, you improve your writing and delivery. But if the problem is discoverability, you fix your thumbnails, titles, and posting consistency first. For most new channels, the problem is discoverability. The content might be excellent. Nobody is finding it. So what do you actually do? Pick a niche with a proven searchable audience and stay in it long enough to be recognized. Study the top performing videos in that niche until you understand what makes them work. Reverse engineer their thumbnails. Analyze their titles. Watch the first 30 seconds of every top video in your space and figure out the hook formula. Post consistently at a rate you can sustain. Check your click-through rate and audience retention obsessively, not your view count. View count is a lagging indicator. CTR and retention are the leading indicators that tell you whether the view count is about to go up. And above everything else, stay. Because the single most common reason people do not make it on YouTube is the simplest one. They stopped. They stopped when the plateau felt permanent. They stopped when the gap between effort and results felt too wide to justify. That gap is not evidence of failure. It is the price of admission. Every creator who ever made it on YouTube paid that price first. The ones who made it are not the ones with better cameras or more talent or luckier timing. They are the ones who kept posting after everyone else stopped. Your next video is the most important one you will ever make. Not because it will go viral, but because the creator who makes that video is still in the game.